Assalamu alaikum, miss.
Alaikum assalam, Farhana.
So we went through, ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
We went through the feedbacks. We got around 7 to 8 feedbacks from the students and the teachers.
Yes, ma'am.
So we went through that, and everybody were like the sessions are good,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
some students were like they want more examples, like realistic examples and all. So we tried to add that in our sessions, and we have asked like if you want us to do any topics which you like, we'll take it up. So we got stress management, and something related to stress only. 2 3 people told stress, and some people were like they want beneficial revision techniques. So that were the two topics we got in the suggestion. So today we thought of taking stressor that as the topic because we got it from you, so we thought of doing that. Okay, ma'am. Okay, I'll start now.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay. So basically, what we thought, like it is not what we thought, according to the suggestions given by the students and the teachers in the feedback form, we found many of them asking us about stress management, to take classes about stress management. So today's topic will be stress management. Probably today's and tomorrow's will be this. So yeah, we'll begin with that. Rabia, the next slide, please. So I don't think it is an alien term to us. Stress is something, even though we don't know the technical definition of what stress is, everybody knows what stress is. We'll all feel stressed at some point or the other, and all that things happens in everybody's life. So I just wanted to ask you a question. What stresses you out? So basically, there will be, it is not a same reason which stresses everybody. Different people have different reasons to get stressed out. So I wanted to ask you what stresses you out. So I think only Farhana is available as a student. So please go ahead, Farhana.
Farhana, you can unmute and answer, Farhana.
I can't understand the question.
No.
Okay, okay. I'll explain to you another time. You know what is stress, right, Farhana? Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
What is stress? What stresses you out the most? In which situation will you get stressed? That is my question. Did you understand what I asked now?
Yes, ma'am, I can understand.
Don't mute your mom.
Okay.
Don't mute. Just keep it as it is, unmute.
Okay. Tell me, Farhana, what stresses you out?
Ma'am, till now I did not feel any stress.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Many students will say like exam stresses them out the most. While exams are nearing, they feel very much stressed and all. And some people say when results come out, it stresses them the most. So everybody has different reasons to get stressed. So at what situation will you get stressed?
During exam, while preparing for the exam, stress more.
Oh, while preparing for the exams, that stresses you out, right? Okay,
Yes,
then
ma'am.
when you get stressed, once you get stressed, how do you handle that? How do you try to come out of that stress?
I will do something which I like, and I'll be calm that time.
Okay, you leave all the other work and divert your mind to something you like. That is what you do. Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Very good. That is something which helps you when you're stressed. Okay, fine.
Okay, Abida,
Next,
there are other students also have joined, so you can ask them also.
really, I didn't see.
Yeah,
Anybody
they've
can
joined now.
answer. Okay, someone else. I can't see the name.
I think Danish and others, please unmute yourself and please answer, guys.
Someone else who's willing to answer, who's confident enough to answer.
Students, please unmute yourself and you can answer now.
No one? Okay, I'm not wasting time. Since we have time constraints, I'm moving to the next slide. Rabia, next slide, please. So, what basically is stress? We have well laid out definitions for everything, right? Like that, we'll see the definition of stress also. Stress is the body's automatic response to any physical or mental demand placed on it. So that is what stress is. It is not something you voluntarily do. It is an involuntary response. Your body's automatic response to any physical or mental demand placed on it. Mental in the sense, yeah, your exams. Farana told preparing for her exams stresses her out. So that is a mental demand placed on you. You will be like, oh, what will happen if I didn't get good marks? What will happen if I'm not able to study everything? And all that thing is mental demand placed on your body. And physical in the sense, uh, im- imagine if you are carrying a lot of weight in your hand. You are carrying like 5 or 6 kg of weight in your hand. That is also something which stresses you out. It is not a pleasant thing to carry so much weight. So if you're carrying so much weight, you'll feel like, this is stressing me out. Why am I carrying so much weight in my hand? And you will look ways to keep it somewhere and withdraw from that stressful situation. So that are basically some examples of what stress, how your body responds to stress. So stress is body's automatic response to any physical or mental demand placed on it. And why, what is the biological cause of stress? Why are you getting stress, and what is the mechanism behind it? So there is a hormone in our body, everybody's body, known as adrenaline. So adrenaline is a chemical naturally produced in our body as a response to stress. When you stress out so much, or when you experience a stressful or alarming situation, this particular hormone, which is known as adrenaline, starts to produce in a large amount in our body. And that is how we are getting stressed, and we kind of find ways to get out of that stressful situation. So it is a fight or flight response. If a dog is chasing you, that is a stressful situation. Obviously, you will try to run away from the dog, and you will run as fast as you can. And after getting away from the dog, you itself will wonder, how did I run this fast? I don't run this fast usually. All that things take place. That is because of adrenaline. When adrenaline rushes through your body, you get unimaginable strengths, both physically and mentally. And that is how you get out of that stressful situation. So that is what basically stress is biologically. Then the next slide, please. So the next question you can ask me is all the stress bad? I'd like to put this question to you all. Any of the student can answer me. Is stress bad? Is it only having all the negative effects, or it has positive effects also? So can someone go ahead with my question?
Students, please unmute yourself and you can answer, students. Farana, please unmute yourself.
We want fast responses, please, because time is
Only we have
really
40
less.
minutes. Please make it
Yeah.
No, ma'am, it has good and bad.
Okay, it has good and bad. Okay, very good. That is a true answer. Yeah, there is positive as well as negative effects. There is good stress and bad stress also. So the good stress is called eustress. Okay, eustress, which is good for us. There should be some healthy amount of stress which is present in our body to make us focus and do our jobs. So beneficial stress, either psychological, physical, or biochemically beneficial stress, is called eustress. Okay, for example, I can give you examples like you have a challenging assignment. It is neither too easy nor too tough. It is like a moderate assignment, but it is challenging. So when you're doing that assignment also, you may feel a little bit stressed, but that stress keeps you going with the assignment and complete the assignment in time. So is that stress bad? No, not at all. That stress is the reason you completed the assignment on time. So it is not too hard. If it is too hard, you'll get more stress, which leads to bad side effects. But if it is a moderate assignment, you don't feel that you so much stressed situation and all. And getting a new job, you may have some amount of stress, and you really want to work hard. So that is not bad. That is good, which keeps you going. So the good stress, it motivates us and helps us focus our energy. It always tries to motivate us and help us in excelling in all situations, and it helps us to focus our energy in what we are doing. And there are also bad amount of stress which sometimes leads us to mental depression, that kind of states also. So moderate levels of stress may actually improve performance and efficiency. That is what which I was talking about right now. Too little stress may result in boredom. So we'll be, if you have to submit an assignment like an hour a week after or something, you have 6 days time in between. So you'll be like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. You just postponed it. So there is a too little stress acting in that place, that is not allowing you to do it. You'll be like, oh, I have so much time, I'll do it after some days or something. That is too little stress. It leads us to boredom. It will not help us perform very good. Then too much stress may cause an unproductive anxiety level. This I want to give you an example of. Imagine a situation where you're writing exams and you only have 5 minutes left, but there are 5 questions for you for 3 or 4 marks each. So what, how will you handle that situation? Everybody must have had that situation. If you're not able to manage your time properly, you must have had that situations where you have very little time and very much to write. So you'll not be able, even though you know the answers very well, you'll not be able to put it in the paper because of too much stress. So too much stress will not help you work. It will not help you work. It will just put you down and down and down. You'll go down rather than up. So the next slide, please, Rabia. Yeah, this is taken by Rabia. Yes, so that is the introduction part was mine, and I hope you all understood about that. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Having any question related? What is stress? Is stress good or bad? Okay, I'll take it as a no. And yeah, Rabia, you can take over.
Yeah, okay. It's not Rabia, it's my turn.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
guys. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hope you all understand
Yes, ma'am.
what is stress and whether stress is good and bad, right? I hope everybody understood. Now, what causes stress? Okay. Now, Abida explained what is stress, but there are things which cause stress, right? So, what causes stress is known as stressor. Okay. So, let's read up what's there in the slide. Situations, activities, and relationship that cause trauma to one's physical, emotional, or psychological self. These are the way identifications of what causes stress. Okay, so when you are in a very bad situation, it causes you stress. Suppose you have met up with an accident, then the whole situation becomes very stressful because you have other commitments to do. You're going out somewhere and you just met up with an accident, a minor accident, and there are things, there's police, this. So this situation causes you stress. And a few activities like writing your exam, preparing for writing an exam, and activities like that also cause stress. And some relationship as in the relationship you have with your mom, your dad, your siblings, your relatives, with your friends. When you have a fight, or all these things also cause stress. So what are stressors is situation, identifying places where you get stressed up is like situation, activities, and relationship. What does all of this do? It causes trauma. Trauma means a kind of a disturbance in your body, in your physical, emotional, and in your personal self and psychological self. All this causes a slight disturbance in your normal functioning. These are the things which causes stress. Now, can we go to the next line, Rabia? Okay, what are the stressors? So I hope everybody can see the PPT, right? So you can see this a small picture out there, and you can see this lady who's like frustrated, and she has like, and there are so many things around her, like low battery percentage, there's food, there's a baby crying, there are like she has plans, and her health condition, money, fitness, news, factory pollution, all these are stressors. So let's just go through a few examples of stressors which are mentioned there: school, work, family, relationship, legal as in legal things which you have. Then you have finances means money related stress, health, illness, environment, and the living situation. All this causes stress. Okay, so these are what we learned. Now can students unmute and tell me what are the stresses they feel? I know Abida has already asked this question, but a few more stressors, like, generalized ones, or if you want to share some examples or experiences, can we just have a few of them right now? I hope you understood, right, whatever I've explained. Farhana, Danish. Anybody, please? Can you just give me examples of stressors, or just share something about related to this? Because it's a very simple topic, so we want practical stuff being applied here. Then only things will be easy and will be practical enough to understand. So anybody wants to add on a few examples, or then otherwise we can move on to the next slide. Okay, nobody. Okay, fine. So can we go to the next slide, please, Rabia?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the next slide and all will be explained by Rabia. So yeah, Rabia, please take over.
Okay, so you all must have heard about stress and the stressors. Now I'm going to speak about the negative effects of stress. We all know how we are affected by stress, right? The first thing is physical. You have a terrible weight loss or weight gain. For certain people, stress, it causes them to lose their weight, and for some, it is affected. They get obese. Hair loss. It is very common for everyone, right? Everybody says that we have hair loss problems and all. The stress, it causes hair loss problem. Heart palpitations. When there is a rush of adrenaline in your blood, it causes heart palpitation. It makes your heart beat faster. It causes high blood pressure also. When your heart beats fast, it is obvious that you will be having high blood pressure. It is emotionally also you are affected. You have mood swings. For some time you might feel very happy. The next moment you will be feeling very sad, or maybe very frustrated and all. Stress also causes anxiety. Can I know what is anxiety, students? Have you ever experienced it? Nobody? Okay, see, anxiety is something you don't know what will happen next. You are so unsure of it. See, when you have stress, you will be feeling, oh my god, what is going to happen now? What is depression? It is a leading psychological problem in today's youth. Depression. It can also lead to unhealthy coping strategies. What are coping strategies is, when you feel stress, you tend to do something, right, to reduce the stress.